Yo, okay, so check this out. On the screen right now, I have the word destroy, right? So I have destroy up there, and then, these are all the images that pop up on the Google, because that's what just Google likes to show, but here, I'm going to show you the word destroy, right? Look at what destroy. Destroy is two words, right? So you have de, right, which is un or down, and then you have, where is it? Through, right? Which means to spread, steady, to spread, right? So when you destroy, you are spreading things, man. It's scary simple. So this is what I'm doing right now. I want to spread some things right now because I wish to take a closer look at how corporations influence the People's Congress, right? And I'm going to say the People's Congress because that's what they are. They're the people's, right? So here we go. Let's go for the flow, man. Boom. So check this out right here. Order of God's realm, right? Order of God's realm. Always remember these words. Here's the order. God created world. Check. God created man, aka the people. Check. People created states. Check. People created constitutions. Check. People created governments. Check. Question. When did government become boss of the people? Okay. All right, so here we go. Remember, we're going to destroy. We're going to spread it out, right? That's what we're doing, right? You see this word right here? Delegate, right? Delegate is a person appointed and sent by another, basically, right? But remember, from away, de, legare, right? Contract, law, right? So here we go. Maxim, right? You see this maxim right here? 4E. We always start with the maxims because we want to show what's up, man. So look at this, what this one says right here. A delegate cannot delegate. An agent cannot delegate his functions to a sub-agent without the knowledge or consent of the principal. The person to whom an office or duty is delegated cannot lawfully devolve the duty on another, unless he be expressly authorized so to do. Oh, is that right? Okay, so let's go with the flow, man. So here's a word, speak, right? I have speak right here because, someone was blocking the speak of me. Okay, check this one out right here. We're in Plato's Cave, right? And then what we do in Plato's Cave is that we try to show what the game is, man, because we got a lot of people who are watching the screen, right? And then they're always having someone else show them what to look at on the screen, and we're always going to show them the light, man. So this is what we do with the high grand jury, the people's grand jury, man. So let's check out what the grand jury does, right? Remember, the function of the grand jury is to investigate the operations of the various officers, departments, and agencies of local government, the people's government. Let's check out some words now. Maladministration. We always look for maladministration because we want to see if there's any faulty or improper management of the people's affairs, right? Let's keep it going. Treason. We always look for treason, right? Because we want to see if any entity is delivering or handing over the trust of the people. That's what we wish to do, man. All right, so let's keep it going. War, right? We always look for war because we want to see who's causing confusion, who is trying to mix up things, man. All right, let's keep it going. Agent, right? We're always checking out who is the one who acts, right? Who is trying to drive, who is trying to draw out or forth, or who is trying to move something, man. So there's always going to be an agent. Someone's always trying to move something. Now, here we go. Commerce, right? Because this is the power that we gave our governments the ability to manage commerce, right? And when you look at commerce, there's two words, right? Com with together, merchandise or market, right? All right, let's keep it going. This is fun. I like this. Provide, right? What is provide, right? So when you provide, forward to see. You see that? If you're a provider, you provide forward to see. Oh, see is with your eyes, man. That's a vision thing. Okay, let's get into some meat, right? Let's get into some knowledge, right? So we're in Article 1 of California Constitution, right? Section 2 says every person may freely speak, right? Write and publish his or her sentiments on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of this right. A law may not restrain or abridge liberty of speech or press, right? So no entity can stop the people from speaking. That's a fact, man. All right, so let's keep it going. Article 2 of California Constitution, Section 2 says all political power is inherent in the people. Remember that. Government is instituted for the people's protection, for the people's security, and for the people's benefit. And they, meaning the government, our servants, have the right, and they, meaning the people, have the right to alter or reform it, meaning the government, when the public good may require it, right? The people have the power. Okay, let's keep it going. Article 3, California Constitution. Section 1 says, the state of California is an inseparable part of the United States of America. Fact, man. And the United States Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Well, really, it's the state's constitutions, which are the supreme law of the land, right? And then from that is the Bible, right? Because God is the order, right? Remember that. But these are for our public servants, and this is how our public servants need to operate, because these are their rules that they're bound to, that we wrote for them, right? So check this out. Here we go. The bill, where'd it go? Yeah, the Bill of Rights, right? The Bill of Rights, so check this out right here where it says, Amendment 1, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech, my words, my voice, or of the press, things that I put down, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble, means to come together, and to petition the government for redress of grievances, man. That means that we're always going to show you what's up, man. All right, let's keep it going. Article 1, right, here goes Article 1. Right, and then we got Section 8, so Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution, then you scroll down and then you go to Section 8, and then you want to see what the power of Congress is, man. The Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes, blah, 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 right? But then when you get right here, to regulate commerce, right? Remember what commerce is, with together the market, right? So they get to regulate the market, right? But then the market is a place for the people to hang out in, man. So that's it. They just have to make sure that the market is safe for the people to hang out in, man. Nothing more, nothing less, right? So check this out right here. Here goes Section 9, right? So we were checking out the text of Section 9 in Article 1 of the United States Constitution, right? And we like these words because they're powerful, right? Look at that one. I like that one. No bill of attainder or ex post facto law shall be passed. You can't mess with contract, man. But this bottom one is the one I like, right? This is the one that Melly Mel put me on to. And then I was like, ooh, that's such a fun one, right? But look at this one. No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, man. You can't make people king or queens, right? You don't have that ability and you don't have that authority. And no person holding any office which the people have created for you of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of the Congress, which the people control that, except of any present emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state, right? So here, let me find this word, the emolument, right? Because that's a fun word, that is a fun word when you look at it. EMOLU, boom, right there. So emolument, the profit arising from office or employment. Oh, okay. So you can't do anything like that, right? You can't gain any money from any office that you hold, and you can't allow other people to gain money from any office that they hold, right? So let's keep it moving. Boom, check this out right here. 47 U.S. Code, subsection 230, protection for private blocking and screening of offensive material. What is that? That's just a bunch of words, man. So this is what Congress said. Congress said some things, right? And if you scroll down, it says right here, I like 5, right? Increasingly, Americans are relying on interactive media for a variety of political, educational, cultural, and entertainment services, right? So you see how they put all these words in here, right? This is basically just saying, this is how we communicate now. This is how we speak now. We talk about politics. We talk about education. We talk about culture. We talk about entertainment, and we use our voice to do that, man. Scary simple. Okay, so check this out. Oh, this is what they were talking about in here, actually. Where did they say? Right here. No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider, right? So basically they're just trying to say that when people speak, you can't mess with them, right? This is just basically people speaking. Scary simple. Let's keep it going. Remember YouTube? Hi, YouTube, you LLC, you limited liability corporation. Hi, YouTube, you subsidiary, right? You're a company controlled by another company. Hi, Alphabet, the big company that controls YouTube. But where are you located in? Headquartered in Mountain View, California. That sounds like one of the states, and the people are in charge of the states, man. All right, so let's keep it going. They were using misinformation policies to stop the speech of the people. You can't do that. We showed that earlier, right? They were using corporate policy in order for them to bind the people, and then they were moving the people into their corporate policy by trying to mislabel the people as employees. You can't do that, man. Okay, so check this out. Here goes the claim. I just laid out some claims right there, and I just showed a set of operative facts, right? So these facts could be used in court, but this is basically the grand jury. So we're showing the court right now, and the court is the field, man. The court is the game. So check this out right here. We're showing what the word is, man. Word is speech, talk, utterance, sentence, right? So when you stop speak, that means that you're trying to block the word, man. So you cannot block the word by using your corporation, and you can't use your corporate policies to block what people say, and you can't use this right here. You can't use the Congress, right? The Congress's statutes to help you protect yourself, right? You can't do that, man. And we're showing you what's up, man, because words are speech. Words are talk, right? Words are how we communicate. That's what we say. It's a verb, right? So when you see what a verb is, you're getting circular, right? Word, to speak, or verb, a word that asserts or declares, right? And then you get back to speak. Okay, so let's keep it going. This is what Section 230 is. Remember? We read it earlier, but right here it says Section 230 is a section of Title 47 of the United States Codes. Oh, codes. Codes are no law. Codes are for our servants to operate in, right? So the codes and the statutes don't bind the people. They bind our servants, right? So remember that. Enacted as part of the United States Communications Decency Act, right? Act. That sounds like a statute to me, right? So these are rules and regulations that are for our corporations or for our servants, right? They have to follow this, not the people, right? What is the Communication Decencies Act, right? The Communication Decency Act of 1996, CDA, was the United States Congress' first notable attempt to regulate pornographic material on the internet, right? So they were using a vehicle called pornography in order for them to get their little hands on what the people can say on the internet, right? But this is what happened. In 1997, a landmark case, Reno versus ACLU, said something like this, right? The Supreme Court of the United States unanimously ruling that the anti-indecency provision of the 1996 Communications Decency Act violated the First Amendment guaranteed a freedom of speech, man. So look at that, right? So we already know that this act that Congress, our servants, enacted was already stepping over their boundaries, man. Let's keep it going, right? So yeah, we had this one in here highlighted, right? Because we see how the CDA violated the First Amendment guaranteed of freedom of speech. Scary simple, man. So you keep it moving. Then it takes you back, right? So this is what I did. So when I was looking at Section 230, shout out to Melly Mel, right, I was looking at the act that it amended. It took you right here to the Communications Act of 1934, right? And then when you go over here, and then you see, well, what is the Communications Act of 1934, right? And then it was a federal law, right? Laws don't bind the people. Laws, these federal laws are for our servants, not the people, right? So the people can say what we want to say as long as we don't do any harm to other people, right? Scary simple, right? But this is what they tried to do, right? They made this thing for the purpose of regulating interstate and foreign commerce and communication by wire or radio, right? So they always try to use commerce in order for them to get their hands on the people's business, right? So they always try to say, oh, we're regulating commerce, and that's what you gave us the job to do, so we're just doing what we need to do, and now we have to make up all these regulations so then that way you're protected. Ha ha ha, that's what we do for the people. Yeah, but we got the game down now, man, because we know that you're not supposed to be doing that, because that's called maladministration. Okay, so check this out. Right, here goes the term positive law. Remember, right, in general, the term positive law connotes statutes, law that has been enacted by a duly authorized legislature. Who gave you the power? The people gave you the power, right? So that's it. And these are only for you, right? These are not for the people. These codes are for our public servants, right? So check this one out right here, the highlight. Unlike a statute, natural law, aka God, that's God's law right there, is not created by human beings, because God created this realm, right? Rather, natural law is thought to be the pre-existing law of nature, God, right? Which human beings can discover through their capacity of rational analysis, right? So when we think, when we show our words, when we try to communicate, that's what we're doing, man, because we're just using our God-given abilities to be able to speak to each other and show the word and make things common, man. So check this out right here, right? Communication. You got to always know the words, and you got to always know where they come from. Remember, communication with together common. You see that? Communication. To make common, right? And then you want to see what common is, right? And then if you scroll over here and then you check out common, another two words: together, to change, together, go, together, move, right? So when you're common, these are the things that you're doing, right? You're doing it literally shared by all, right? So we're moving as one, right? That's what we're doing. My body right now is moving as one, so this is what we're showing right here. That is a closer look at how corporations influence Congress, because they go in there and then they try to use commerce as their vehicle in order for them to get their hands on the people's business, man. But now we know what's up. Now we're going to show you what's up, because we're going to show you where the power comes from, right? John 1:1. We love this one. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, right? So when we show the Word, we are showing you what little g is, right? Because big G told us this is what we're supposed to do, man. It's scary simple, right? And if you don't understand that, look at this, right? Oh, we already did the emolument. If you don't understand that, always check this out, because we're going to get back to the order, right? God created the world, check, right? God created man, aka people, check, right? People created states, check. People created constitutions, check. People created governments, check. Question: when did government become boss of the people? Answer: never, right? They are never the boss of the people, right? So we just destroyed what the government thinks that they have the power to do, man. And then what we did and how we destroy is we just spread out all the words so you can see the words, man. You know why? Right here. Right here. God said that that's what we're supposed to do. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So all we have to do is we just show our servants the Word, and then when we say, hey, who's your boss, right? Who's your master, right? Because my master is God, and I serve God, right? So I need to know who you serve, right? And that's just what we do now, so that's it. I'm done. I'm going to work out. I'm going to go walk. I'm going to have some fun with the girls, and then we're just going to chill. I'll see you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.